I'm fucking fantastic, man. Thank you. How are
Oh,
you?
definitely. I met you in real life. Unlike a lot of the people I interview, I actually met you before. And it was at Tupac Star ceremony. But like you're actually from Alabama, so you talk to about how you came from Alabama to Los Angeles.
Yes, sir. We made it Tupac ceremony, man. It was so artists and people came there to show love. And I really think that manifested a lot of things for them to end up arresting, Keefe D or whatever. But everybody just showing love up there and just keeping his spirit alive. That really what made an impact. I felt like.
Man, that's wild, like and stuff that they arrested Keefe D, were you surprised like when you heard the news and stuff and everything that like this kind of like the worst kept secret, like in LA had been solved actually, like the police actually decided to do something about it.
Man, I was really happy because I don't know if it's kind of bittersweet because it's like I don't want nobody to get jammed up, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like a lot of people were hurt and damaged because of that, and still were like confused, and it was unsolved. And there's movies, and I give a lot of credit to that one guy, that Rick Ross guy, about his movie. A lot of his movie. I think that was his name, but a lot of people have been inspired by Tupac's music and just his overall being, including myself. But yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen from it.
Man, being in Hollywood, I know you meet a lot of celebrities. Who's like, one of the coolest celebrities you've met so far? Because I've seen like, your Instagram and you're always like, taking cool pictures.
Yeah, let's see. We went to the BET Awards and met Boosie. That was inspiring for me because I'm from the South and I'm from Alabama, and growing up, I listened to a lot of his music, and I listened to a lot of Southern, Cash Money and a lot of them. But meeting Boosie was very inspiring for me.
Man,
Probably Boosie.
yeah, I love Boosie. And he's huge in the South. Like I lived in like Greenville, Mississippi. I remember when he would do shows like in the area, like people would just go crazy. Like the women would like lose their minds and stuff and everything. Like, this was like a while back, but like,
He's
it
an
was
OG, man. He's been doing this shit so long, man. If you can't learn nothing from Boosie, then you're in the wrong industry, bro. Because Boosie been doing this thing a long time.
definitely. How did you get into music? I see you play the guitar as well. Like, you're a real musician and stuff, in addition to like, putting out like, songs online.
Yeah. Oh, when I was a kid, I was 12 or 13 years old. I went with my dad. My dad he owns a record store back in Alabama, so he was a big influence on me. But when I was a kid, I got a guitar for my 13th or 12th birthday, and instead of getting toys and stuff, I was just in my room playing guitar, learning new Jimi Hendrix, and just learning just different riffs on the guitar. And I started singing, and before long I was writing my own songs. But it took really up to this point before I got the confidence in myself and the budget as well to start releasing music.
Definitely. One of the songs that I really enjoy you have is called California Morning. And
Yes.
yes, like it's dedicated to your friend who committed suicide. Can you talk about that song?
Yeah, so when I was young, when I was like growing up, man, my best friend, his name was Josh Patterson. We always called him Little Josh, and his name was LJ. He was like my ride or die, my best friend through everything. And we had a band together when I was younger and everything. And we tried to get music off the ground, but it was really hard at that age to get any kind of thing going, especially living in Alabama. And growing up, he got on drugs, but he ended up committing suicide 5 years ago. He ran in front of a train. It was tragic, but his name is LJ, and that's where I took my name from. Was Liquid Juice. I got my name from him. So California Morning was about inspired by him. Real events, basically saying how I'm out here in Cali and I'm doing my thing, but I'm missing you. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I also enjoyed the song Rap Angel. You're taking some shots
Yeah.
at MGK in that song. Why did you decide to diss MGK?
Well, it was a couple of rappers actually, but mainly him. And I also did Lil Xan in there because I also met him as well, and he played me. But I'll start with MGK. So MGK had the whole rap world in his hands. He almost took down one of the goats. You know what I'm saying? And in my eyes, that was a great feat. And then for him just to switch up and then go pop the way he did and just turn on everybody. And now he's too good to now he's too good to even mess with, with other artists. Like, I've tried many times to to holler at him and other artists, and what bothers me about it is it's like you'll meet artists face to face, like the way we met. You know what I'm saying? And you followed up, and because you were obviously you saw something, and just like I meet other artists. And don't tell somebody you're going to do something or you're going to work with them or you're inspired or whatever, and then just not even follow up and just not talk to them again. You know what I'm saying? Because that's discouraging for independent artists and other people, especially when you've already made it. You feel me? So that's kind of where that came from. I was hurt and I was just tired of, getting led on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think like you'll have that, like you just gotta like have thick skin. There's a lot of times and stuff, everything like people in the industry will tell you like anything, and like they don't necessarily follow through. So like you can't really believe things until like they actually happen. Like sometimes, and sometimes it may take years. You know, what's next for you as far as like in music?
Man, I just really am just glad that I can wake up sober every day. I was on drugs for the majority of my life, and I've got almost 10 minutes of sobriety. And me and my girlfriend, we live out here in Hollywood, and just any opportunity that comes my way musically, I'm glad to work with different artists. If there's other artists out there that want to work with me, I've got 5 new songs that I'm releasing over the course of the next 5 weeks. I'm releasing a song every week. I'm going by Russ's method. He suggested that you release a song every week to gain momentum, and that's kind of what I've been doing. I've been releasing a song and just letting my people vibe off of it, and it's been catching some traction. And I'm really blessed to be able to have opportunity to be able to make music.
Yeah, man. Liquid Juice, man. Like, just keep at it, man. I'm glad like to hear about your sobriety, man. Stay the course, man, and like keep going, man. It's a marathon, so like it doesn't happen overnight, man. You just keep working at it, and like I know you have like a successful career ahead of you, man.
I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate the opportunity. I really do.
Definitely, man. I appreciate you.
All right, peace, man.